All right, we are going to evaluate 3 times the square root of 3 plus 2 times the square root of 27. Now you may notice right off that these square roots are not the same, so we really can't evaluate them the way they are. So we're going to use some steps. We're going to simplify any of the terms that we can simplify. Then if we can, we'll evaluate and then we'll check our work. Let's go. All right, now simplifying. This first term is already as simplified as it's going to be. How do I know that? Well, the square root of 3, I can't break 3 down. I can't break it down in any way that I can take anything out. So this I'm going to leave alone. However, if I look at the square root of 27, I can see that, well, I can break 27 down. It's not prime yet. So let's see what happens when I do that. I'm going to rewrite the square root of 27 as the square root of 9 times 3. And I notice that I've got 9, a perfect square there. Well, the square root of 9 is 3. I'm going to pull that 3 out and multiply it by the 2. So I will end up with 6 times the square root of 3. Great. So I can now rewrite that 2 times the square root of 27 with 6 times the square root of 3. Now when I do that, notice my square roots are now the same. So I've got 3 times the square root of 3 plus 6 times the square root of 3, or 3 square roots of 3 over here and 6 square roots of 3 over here. I will end up with 9 square roots of 3. But we need to check our work, right? Now the original expression was this right here. I then simplified it to make it look like this, and I said that when we add these together, we get this value. One thing we can do is use our calculator, putting every one of these items in our calculator, and we see that when we do that, we get the same decimal value. So that's a pretty good indication that we did good work. So we can say that 3 times the square root of 3 plus 2 times the square root of 27 is equal to 9 times the square root of 3, and we're done.